Welcome to Funny Mathematics page. In this video, we'll be talking about solving questions on algebraic expressions. Specifically on multiplication and division in the history of the BEC, that is the Basic Education Certificate Examination. Okay, so we have some questions here, as you can see. We have some questions here. The years have been indicated. We have 1991, 2000, 2003, 2004. 2005, 2006, 2014, 2020. In fact, there are other ones that, because of time, I couldn't add. So let's go through the scope of these questions, how to answer these particular questions. Remember, we did a video on multiplication and division of algebraic expression. So you can go through and search for that video, you watch it, and then you try yourself these ones. So we're going to solve these questions as well. Okay, so let's begin. So this is the first question. We have to simplify 2ab squared times 3a squared b. So let's get it started here. So we have 2a times 3a squared b. So let's do it quickly. 2 times 3. Remember, we just multiply the coefficients. So these are the coefficients. We just multiply them. So 2 times 3 is going to be, okay, so we have 2 times 3 times 3 and times a squared times b squared times b. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So times a squared is going to be a cubed. All right. Don't forget that we are just, adding the exponent. Remember the laws of indices. So we just take one of the bases and we add the exponent. So this is going to be a exponent 3. And then we have times b exponent 3. So in our final answer is going to be 6a cubed b cubed. Okay, so that's the correct answer. So let's go through and see 6a cubed b cubed. So that will be this one. That will be this particular question answer. Option C. All right. That's very easy, right? So that is this one. This is the correct answer. 6a cubed b cubed. Let's move on to the next question. So I'm going to solve it on this side. Okay. So we have the bracket of 2ab squared and then times 3a squared b. When you don't have any operation in front, at the middle here, it means you are multiplying. Remember, brackets facing each other means you have to multiply the contents in the bracket. So that is what you are supposed to know. All right. So let's do it right now. So like what we did in the first one, 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So we have 6. And then a times a squared is going to be a cubed. B squared times b is going to be b cubed. So it's actually the same as the first one. All right. So the answer is going to be the option E. The option E is going to be the answer. So the answer is option E. Okay. Let's come to the next question. So in this question, I have to change my ink. In this question, we have 6a squared. 6a squared times 4a squared b squared. So the same idea. So 6 times 4 is going to be 24. And then a squared times a squared is going to be a exponent 4. We just add the exponent. And then we don't have any partner for b, so we just attach, it here. So we have 24, a exponent 4, b exponent 2. So we've gotten the answer. That's option, C. Yeah, that's option C. So option C is the correct answer. All right, so let's move on to the next one. And that is 2000, the year 2000. The year 2004, sorry. Oh, so the question, we have 3a squared b cubed times 4a cubed b. Very easy. We just multiply the 3 by 4 to get 12. And then a squared times a cubed is going to be a exponent 5. Remember to add the exponent. B cubed times b is going to be b exponent 4. This one has an exponent of 1 that we don't write. So the final is going to be 12a exponent 5, b exponent 4. So that is going to be the option B. Sorry, that's not the option B. You see, it skipped me. So it's going to be, so that is the option A. Yeah, 12a exponent 5, b exponent 4. So you have to be careful because some of the answers are very similar. Okay. The next one, let's work it here. Okay, sorry. So we have 3a squared times 2ab times 4bc. So let's multiply the coefficients or the numbers. So 3 times 2 is going to be 6, and then 6 times 4. So let me break it down here. 3 times 2 times 4. Let's come to the letters. So we have times a squared times a, and come to the b times b times b, and then times c. Let me go there. Sorry. I don't know why this thing is trying to be stubborn here. Okay, so let me clear all this. It's trying to be stubborn. Okay, so we have times a, it comes to times b, and then times c. So 3 times 2 is going to be 6, times 4 is going to be 24. So 24, 8 squared times a is going to be a cubed, and then we have b squared c. So 24a cubed, b squared c. That will be which one? So that's D. Good. That's D. So that's the option D. 2005. Let's come to 2006. 2006. Okay. So we have 6. We have 6 p cubed times p squared divided by 3p exponent 4. So let me do the multiplication and then I do the division. So let's multiply. So 6p cubed, that's going to be 6p exponent 5, and then divided by 3p exponent 4. Don't forget, this can be written as, let me go down a little bit. So this can be written as 6p exponent 5 all over 3p exponent 4. So we can do some cancellations here. Okay, so 3 goes into itself one time, 3 goes here 2, and then p exponent 4 goes into itself one time and goes into this one p. All right, so the final answer is going to be, that's going to be 2p. Remember, the whole of the denominator has 10, into 1, so that's going to be significant again. So the final answer is 2p. So let's go there and see the correct answer, and that is going to be the option A. So that's the option A, 2p. Okay, so I'm going to solve the last but one, and you will solve the last one. You submit your answer in the comments section. Don't forget to do that. Okay. Okay, so let me solve the last but one here. Okay. We have 35 x exponent 5 divided by 7x y exponent 2. So like we did in the just ended question, we can rewrite this one using a fraction bar. So it's going to be 35x exponent 5 out over 7xy exponent 2. This 2 is not nice. Yeah, okay, that's okay. So we can do the cancellation here. As you can see, 7 can go into itself one time, and then into 35 5 times, and then y exponent 2 here 1, it goes, no, sorry, we don't have any y term there, so we can't do any cancellation. Let's take the x rather, sorry for that. So x here 1, and x goes here, x exponent 4. Remember, we are using the laws of indices here. So when you have, let's say, let me just expand it here, x exponent 5 divided by x. According to the law, we take one of the bases, then we subtract their exponent. Remember, this one has an exponent of 1. So that's going to give me x exponent 4, and that is why we got x exponent 4 here. Remember, we don't have any y expression there. So the y is free. Yeah. So I've got to clean this thing here so that it doesn't confuse you. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so that one was y exponent 2. Okay, so we are going to get the final answer is going to be, we have 5x exponent 4 out over y exponent 2, and that's the final answer. But this one, they didn't provide the alternatives, so that's going to be the final answer. So that's the last question. So this is the last question. How do we simplify this one? You work it and tell me the answer in the comment section. But let me help you with the expansion of this thing. Maybe it might confuse you. So we have 2 brackets of 2ab squared, yeah, exponent 2. Let me help you with this one. So you see, we have an exponent here. We are going to use the power rule. We call it power to power. Remember, we are going to share this exponent to the whole of the guys in the bracket. So we're going to get 2 exponent 2 times a exponent 2 times b exponent 2, and then exponent 2. So that's going to be 4, straightforward, a squared. Now, according to the power rule, this one, b exponent 2 all raised to the power 2 is going to be b exponent 4. We just multiply. So it's going to be 2 times 2. So finally, we'll be getting 4a exponent 2, b exponent 4. So you continue from there. Remember, you are not done. You have to continue from there. So if finish with this one, you write your answer in the comment section. Thank you. See you in our next video. Bye.